From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look. Swing and a line drive. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Here's Brett Gardner now. He went deep in the contest last night.
Gardner.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. At the plate, Starlin Castro. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. To third. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Ooh, what a play. What a diving stop, and he throws to second base. I know it's a fielder's choice, but that's a beautiful play. He didn't have any other shot to get anybody, but that was a nice effort.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
1-1. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. At the plate, Jose Peraza. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he pops it up back behind second base. There to take it is Gregorius for the first out. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking the ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Adam Duvall. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, they won their game last night. I think that's a big sign. They're starting to play good baseball. I talked to the manager. He loves how they compete.
A fastball that just misses inside. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate, a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. In now, Manny Machado. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready on 1 and 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schebler racing back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hamilton. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, a double play. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And here's a ball hit in the air. Votto has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Hit down the third baseline. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And that brings up Scott Schebler, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And another foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
High pop up. Gregorius is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting 7.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Billy Hamilton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 8. Center fielder.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. A runner on first with 2 away. This ball will be chopped foul. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Digging in, Luis Severino. 9-1-2 due up. That's popped up out towards short right field. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
Here's big Aaron Judge. He singled to open up the ball game. Pitch popped up. Jeanette is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Mesoraco recovers, and that ends the inning. Can't ask for much more there out of Homer Bailey. Still nothing. Digging in, Homer Bailey as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. ground, and this will kick off the third base bag. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Nobody out, runner on first. Got him.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
First baseman,
In is Joey Votto now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Cincinnati. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro as we begin the top of the fourth. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Yanked on the ground down the line, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
That ball was hanging right there, just saying, hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he chased it in the dirt. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Adam Duvall is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Fielder, Scott Schebler.
Into the box now, Scott Schebler. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Payoff pitch one more time. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Striding in, Devin Mesoraco. He drew a walk his first time up. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Once again, a 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Adam Jones goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
There's another swinging strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Billy Hamilton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Machado fields it cleanly. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. And they indeed have the first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a good take there. Close, but it's 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Number 2. Here's Starlin Castro. 2 away in the inning, and then it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found
a slider that gets past him. The 1-2 changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up. Machado is there for it. 1 down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And this is fouled at the plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Eugenio Suarez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And Mauer will look up and put it away, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Hamilton. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why'd they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
Standing in now, Adam Jones. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. 1 run is scored.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Severino.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Severino. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Two runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Schebler coming in, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out, number 1. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 11.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Tapped up the first baseline. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game, and now they've got that cushion.
Starlin Castro will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Stretch time now here in Cincinnati. Digging in once again, Scott Schebler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a flare out to left center. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out.
The catcher, number 39, Devin.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a liner. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Reds are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal on 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Manny Machado, 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Schebler ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 12.
Ready once again, Joe Mauer. Last time through was a base hit. The 1-2 home to Mauer. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. On now to the bottom. Tucker Barnhart will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
9, shortstop, Jose.
And here's Jose Peraza, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Adam Warren answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. We'll see Adam Jones when we come back. The Yankees 4. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to the broadcast on MLB Network. Michael Lorenzen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. And it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Justin Upton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses. 2-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And this is fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's big Aaron Judd. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, Brett Gardner. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Batter number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. 1 for 6. Skied into straightaway right. Schebler has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. David Robertson, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. In is Joey Votto now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th. For him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Jones is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. Luis Severino earns his 6th winning decision. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we wrap up this brief 2-game series between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. 2 great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Starlin Castro. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Chopped weakly to the left. Suarez moving to his right, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Fouled back. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
Well, Matt, I was looking through their stats, their team stats, and they're towards the bottom of the league in doubles. And what that's telling me is this is not a club that's going to hit a lot of extra base hits. They're going to have to string together hits, a single, another single, maybe a gapper to score a couple runs. But they're going to have to manufacture and chip away at you in order to win.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Scooter Gennett becomes out number 2 this inning. In is Joey Votto now. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Gregorius is there for it, and that retires the side. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's Manny Machado now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Well, it's the last game at home before a 7-game road trip. You want to win this game because really 7 games isn't that long. It's just 1 week. So you give the fans a nice taste today. They run out, buy tickets, and they see you in a week.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's run gone here to start the second.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
His career numbers against this pitcher, a 3-for-7 line. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton racing back. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little bouncer. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in there.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say, hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Scott Schebler. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. From the belt, the pitch, and he watches a splitter for a called 3rd strike, and the side is retired. Some of our from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, that grounder caught him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Number 19, Masahiro.
Now at the plate, Masahiro Tanaka, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a liner. On to first, and Feldman's on a roll now, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So the Yanks go. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He was hitless in the shutout last night. 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's a high pop-up. And this is handled by Mauer, and there's your first out. Into the box now, Scott Feldman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So we got him swinging. Scott Feldman becomes out number 2 this inning. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Castro is retired, 2 down now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the 2 starters from 94 down to 90. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. On to the. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The left fielder, number
Stepping
23.
in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mesoraco corrals it. And a good throw just beats him. Gregorius is retired, and there's 1 away.
Next for the Yankees, Patrick.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center as he tacks on to his total. Currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club. Has a look, now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded by Votto, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging in the dirt. Mesoraco recovers, but no chance to recover. Jones is on at first after the from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Mauer will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1.
Right fielder, Scott Shepler.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
taken. Called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The pitcher, number 37, Scott Feldman.
Now at the plate, Scott Feldman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Digging in for his second at-bat, Masahiro Tanaka comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Tanaka is retired, and there's one away.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Now to the plate, Joey Votto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now another 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Another payoff pitch. On the ground to the right side. Castro's able to get there. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto. Here's Starlin Castro. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into the box now, Joe Mauer. Soft liner toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. 2-1 New York. Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The pitch. On the ground to the left side. Taken in by Machado, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 7.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Right fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Into the box, Devin Mesoraco.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tucker Barnhart will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game.
Justin
Hot shot on the ground is short. Cozart is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
now batting.
Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Nope. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Duvall on the move. And they can't run it down. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Ready for another chance. Starlin Castro in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. From the belt, the pitch. Dribbled up the line. But that one rolls foul.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now sure would be a good time.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Schebler on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Adam Warren is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an